and Surettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix. At the moment I'm on a bit of a Plague binge. I've been playing a few of the normal modes by myself just to enjoy the decay of humanity, and I think it's time to get a recording done of a lovely custom scenario I've just seen. It's rather new, in fact. It was in the new segment. Occasionally the new segment can give us things of interest, it seems. So we have SCP-718, which I have read a very long time ago by Infernal Thing, which I'm 99.9% sure we have had several scenarios from, and I'm fairly certain I enjoyed them. So here's hoping this will be good. I'm always a big fan of the SCP related scenarios. They're one of my favourite, honestly, if I'm being completely honest here. So I will have bias for it, and I adore the SCP Foundation things. If people don't know what the SCP Foundation is, I believe there we are. SCP thingy, I can't remember it's called, the true name, wiki.net. There's all sorts of fan-made stories and short stories, long stories, etc., along with the SCP entries themselves, which are the big one, in which you submit a story based on, not a story, a profile of an SCP, which can be an inanimate object, a bizarre creature of unknown origin. It can be anything you can dream of, and there's some really good stories. Anyway, back to this. So SCP-718 Eyeball. Class Keter, that means it wants to kill you, or it was dangerous by itself rather. SCP-718 is an eye, roughly the size of a baseball. It is supported by a long thin stalk made of tendon and blood vessels. SCP-718 stare can induce discomfort and paranoia in a very short time, often resulting in a subject's attempt to destroy SCP-718. The eye, if damaged, will explode, showering clear fluid on all nearby surfaces before shriveling into powder. Anything the fluid touches will develop a clear blister-like bubble that slowly turns black. After 24 hours, the blister will burst, and an 8-inch version of the SCP will emerge. Okay, so apparently this has 6 random intros. To test this, I love that as well, features eyeballs. To test this, I did quickly just press play and go into the game, so I know it's a parasite. Yay. And what I got was a fly, essentially, being infected. So I would like to see what we get this time. If it will be different, or will it be not? SCP-718 is an eye. Okay, I've already read that before. 86 instances of SCP-718 reside in a biological containment facility. The question is, in which one? The one in India. Oh, yeah, it is different. Cool. SCP-294 intro. For some reason, someone used SCP-294 to order... Okay, so SCP-294 is essentially a vending... It's not a vending machine, it's a machine... Well, I guess it is a vending machine, which can essentially make a lot of stuff by itself. You order it and it comes to you, I think. Again, this is based off memory, and there are over 2,000 SCPs, so yeah. A containment team came to quarantine the area in order to recontain the SCP. The only way to breach containment is to somehow bypass their hazmat suits. Fast! Begins in India. Do we have a way of bypassing the hazmat suits? There's a lot of stuff then. Okay, let's go into abilities first. Oh, hazmat bypass increases the chance for the fluid to enter through a protective suit. Good in wealthy regions. Ooh, does that mean until I get that I have lower They're already starting to work on a cure? Wow, the last one, the fly one, I got out pretty much risk-free. Because I was on a fly and no one realised, is essentially what it said. Interesting. I've still got no infectivity. And this one doesn't seem to give me infectivity either. Interesting. Tempt SCP-718 stare. Tempts viewers to attempt to kill it. The slightest harm will cause it to explode with the infectious fluid. Normal hazmat suits are ineffective in preventing contagion, only the most expensive. Do we need that as well? I can't imagine so. Let's go with the tempt. No, I'm still getting no infectivity. Now, I may be wrong, but I'm going to save up for hazmat bypass level 2. Even if you are being cured and not respreading. Maybe it is that. In which case, I may have got like, the very worst one possible, since I essentially saw the effect. There we go, Containment Breach. SCP-718 has breached containment as the Foundation personnel failed to recapture it. Okay, so straight away, that is brilliant. I don't know how you've done that, but that is fantastic, having different intros of actually different effects. Because, Like I say, with my intro, with the fly intro, I basically got out free, and now this time I've had this huge negative. I got instantly found. I was forced to buy basically drug resistance level 2, and it wasn't very nice. That's really good. That's very cool. Splat! Upon explosion, the fluid spreads wider, especially effective in populated areas. We have pets. Provokes domestic animals like dogs and cats to attack it. Urban and rural transmission increased. We'll get that because we're currently in a rural area about to go into an urban area. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we've got then. So we have inorganic. The fluid sticks better on inorganic surfaces where the blisters will form, which will create more copies. Oh, so it doesn't actually have to be on a organic form. That I didn't know. Rodent 1. Staring. Oh my lord. Again, I'm heavily dyslexic. I'm sorry. Staring will trigger violent attacks from rodents. Good in urban areas. Although not a host, insects can carry the fluid around and spread the infection. And we have livestock. If it finds itself in a farm, SCP-718 provokes livestock to attack it. Symptoms: we have dead burst. The death of the host will cause SCP-718 to burst corpse transmission. We have paranoia. The stare can induce paranoia in a very short time, often resulting in subjects' attempt to destroy it, which makes research hard. Oh, of course, yeah. You're looking at the eye trying to figure it out. It stares at you and you poke it. Well done. Eye growth. On living subjects, SCP-718 are permanently affixed. If not removed, the subject becomes able to see through SCP-718. Vision is different. Oh, that's interesting. And we have blisters too. Blisters will grow on any organic surfaces, and many organic also shortens the development time for the copies. And we have thermal resistance. You can guess what that is. Fluid 1, the fluid is harder to collect for research, and we have malfunction. If the fluid enters machinery, the blisters will cause a malfunction. Actually, yeah, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? You can't really analyse the fluid much unless you don't touch it, and if you don't touch it, then there's very few things you can actually do. Okay, good, we're actually spreading. I thought this scenario may have broken, and all my happiness would have been drained from me today. And I would have to find someone to kill with an eyeball. Their eyeball. Traitor eyeballs are best eyeballs. I guess we'll go into rodents then. I mean, that'd be interesting because the rodents, again, because we are going to get into an urban area very, very soon. Pain level 1. Attempts to surgically remove SCP-718 causes extreme pain in the subject. Though removal is possible, makes them afraid to remove it. Pain 2. Extreme removal pain makes subjects uncooperative and avoid treatment. Because sedatives are not a thing. SCP-718 actively seeks refuge in sewers where more rodents are encountered. Yes, the eyeball rodents will be best rodents. Okay, that's the food image, isn't it? Not the food image, the pots. I always think it's a food image because I used it in my test scenario a long time ago when I was first reviewing Plague Inc. Evolve's little maker thing. Splat. The death of the host will cause more violent bursts of the fluid, and also stalk. The stalk becomes more flexible and stronger, allowing it to travel better on... Wait, it can move by itself on the stalk? I'm thinking of, oh, Addams Family, the hand, what's it... Now, Cousin It is on all the hair, which means... Oh my god, I can't remember what the hand is called in the Addams Family. That's terrible. I'm going to kick myself now. Eye growth symptom mutated. Has mutated and developed the eye growth symptom. Okay, so that's the one. Yeah, they can actually see through the eyes. Insomnia. It's harder to sleep when you can see through an eye that can't even close. Hallucinations. Vision with SCP-718 is different, as data expunged is now visible. This is an extremely detrimental effect on the subject, drastically lowering mental stability. Ooh, I do like that. I do. Do you want more land travel? Yeah, go on then. Beautiful, so it's the same as the avian effect. And then we have Stalk level 2. The Stalk becomes strong enough to spring the jump faster land travel. Fantastic. And then we'll get Thermal Resilience level 1. So that we can start moving north. To the promised land known as Greenland. Greenland shall be infected. Thermal Resistance 2. Not affected by environmental conditions, SCP-718 can't care less about temperature. Aha! Ooh. Okay, we'll see how we're spreading that. Yeah, it's getting okay. Cold resistance, there we go. So now we're mega cold resist. More transmission, I suppose? Corpse, we're not killing anyone yet. Inorganic, okay. Air level 1, blisters will grow on planes, which allows transport over the... That's cool. And they've got the Mnurax worm on there. Okay. And then water level 1, water level 2, so I assume, yep, that's the same. The fluid can contaminate water. Blisters may grow on ships, which contracted the fluid. Does that mean if the fluid hits water, it infects water? Just wondering. Yay, that's Greenland. However, we're not in Iceland and stuff yet, so we've got to be careful. Gotta be a little bit careful. No more severity, no, please, no lethality. Insomnia mutated, do I want to devolve that? Yes, because it's not necessary. There we go, got to Iceland, and we also just got to the Caribbean. Meaning the only place... No islands, okay, if there's no islands left, we can go mental. So, hallucinations. Schizophrenia. Seeing data expunged will sometimes cause subjects to become schizophrenic. Confusion. Not fully comprehending what they see, subjects are confused, making mental work harder. Psychosis. Will change the subject's way of thinking, causing personality shifts. Mania. Lack of conventional sight makes subjects act more irrational and their behaviour becomes unpredictable. Suicide or insanity. Dead burst, because I want transmission. Okay, schizophrenia leads to delirium. After seeing data expunged, subjects become more irrational and take hazardous decisions. They're dead. Paranoia, leading to obsession and to uneasy. Okay, obsession. Subjects become obsessed with destroying SCP-718, which will help it spread. Aggression. Subjects will feel extreme compulsion to destroy SCP-718, often leading to their termination or other casualties. Where's the... Okay, corpse level 1, corpse level 2. Copies can grow on already dead bodies. These are not affixed and can leave the body. Ooh. Our lethality is going to make sure we spread to every last corner of this world. The dead grow. The dead are our farms, essentially, at this point. Okay, let's go with aggression. Kill it! Subjects will often go berserk, attempting to kill SCP-718. Higher casualties. I wonder what happens after uneasy. We need to be a bit more lethal, otherwise not going to get DNA from killing people, which is rather upsetting. I guess suicide is the best option here. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Parasite, you listened. Now, we are being cured rather quickly, however, we are also killing rather quickly, and our infection rate has basically almost fully took over the world now, so I'm just going to have a bit of an explore. Let's go down this route. No, this route. Uneasy leads to discomfort. Viewers are often nauseated, sometimes even vomit. That's boring. Okay, blisters 2 leads to multiple eyes. More blisters can form on smaller surfaces. Also gives a chance for the host to have more than one affixed SCP-718 eye. Nice. That's rather cool. Okay, so abilities. Nothing really here we need. Okay, we're pretty much done then. There are no healthy people left in the world. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame for humanity to be wiped out in such a brutal and unforgiving manner. If only we could catch the culprit responsible for this. Infernal thing. Person who made the scenario. Insomnia got mutated as well. Okay, is there anything else we can do here? Sure. Fluid 1. There we go. We may as well slow their research if we have the DNA. I mean, there's really not much else we can do. Explosion scatters the fluid in hard to find locations. I have a wardrobe. Aim underneath it. They'll never find us for years. Yay! They accidentally killed themselves with the cure. Well done, scientists! We knew we could put faith in you. Maybe it's all the eyes on them. I mean, that would certainly distract me. I mean, I hate being watched. I'm one of those people who really hate being watched, regardless of what I'm doing. Like, if I'm cooking and I know I can cook something perfectly, because I'm not a bad cook, honestly, and someone's watching me, I swear to God, I'll make every single mistake, and I hate it. It's like, no, stop watching me, just accept the fact I can do this. Go and look outside, look at the pretty birds. So if I had an eye growing on me, with its own consciousness watching me, I'd probably be a bit distracted. Victory! Okay, yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. I think it would have certainly benefited from custom images, because that would really, really work well with this. But other than that, I think that's great. So, I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5. I think it was a really good concept. I thought it was a good subject matter. I think it was executed loyally to the original story. at least from what I can remember. You have to read it up afterwards. And I think it was an overall good scenario. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. 4 out of 5, sorry, 4.5 out of 5, certainly worth it. Sorry for the cut there, the phone went, and I actually took that as an opportunity to Google something. The hand in the Addams Family is called Thing, so I was correct. That's the important thing today. We know I can remember things from the Addams Family, or at least Google it. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I think it was good. Needs custom images. Other than that, I think it was really good. I think a few custom events would be really cool, considering he clearly knows how to do them actually in the game. But other than that, I think it was pretty spot on. So yeah, thank you all for watching. So if you have enjoyed this episode, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly shows that Plague Inc. Evolved is a series you want to see continued on the channel. So thank you, goodbye, have a lovely day, do take care, until next time, toodle pip.